Unfortunately, Toakoi has vanished into the ether. So, chat room, let me know if you see us and we're looking live.
Check in on a couple places real quick.
All right. Nah, not live. Okay, okay.
Yeah, YouTube is not showing live, and Twitch.
Yeah, no, I know. Commander, something. I get it. We are live. Okay, and actually, YouTube takes a second to kick up, so that YouTube should be showing live now too. So, all right, okay, let's go ahead and do our intro here because we gotta get motoring a lot faster than usual here. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, young, unsuspecting clones. Little do they know, I control them. The greatest minds the world has ever known. For what is more powerful than a high school principal?
Dr. Scudworth, sorry to disturb you, but there's growing concern among the secret board of shadowy figures that you may be completely insane.
Blasphemy!
Yeah, well, you do have a robot butler named Mr. Butlertron.
Anyone for Thorns?
Why, creating a mechanical British servant is no more eccentric than the tie you're wearing.
Morty Wesley.
He calls everyone Wesley. Don't know why.
Yeah, that's fascinating, but we're paying you to monitor these clones as closely as possible, so if you want to keep your job, you can either write a report proving you know what it's like to be a student at Clone High,
I'll do no such thing.
or I'm to kill you.
I'll tell it what it's like to be a teenage clone, a rope of sand.
Good title, it draws the reader in without giving too much away. Wesley.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of The Brony Show. This time, episode 411, giving you the 411 of this time. We're going to give you not exactly exclusive. I'm sure he'll do interviews with a lot of people, but in this case, we got Mibevan of Mystery Brony Theater 4000 that is going to be joining us here in just a few minutes. Really quick though, I am your host, as always, here to bring you the interview in the next few minutes, Circuit Main. I am also going to be joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended, who will be joining me for a said interview.
No, I'm here and I'll be there at the interview. But for right now, Circuit, for your joke on the episode title.
Ow! Alright, we're also joined by, we're going to be joined by Coldust as well, who will also be helping out with the interview. Tolakoi will be there as chat moderator in order to grab your questions, because we will keep an eye on chat, and if you have any questions with that, he'll be there to voice them out and let us know. But along with that, we also will have Textalion a little bit later, and also Deathlight Productions, who is with us right now. Want to give a quick hi, Deathlight?
Yes, I'm alive.
Awesome. Alright, and yes, for the Brony Show, we're here to bring you all of the fun and news and information of the Brony community. However, as I mentioned, we're going to be starting right off the bat with an interview. So, let's go ahead and get started with the interview pretty much immediately, because we wanted to make sure we had plenty of time for this. And here we go. Now dialing. Now we have voices and people's faces starting to pop in here. So, okay, I believe he should be here now. Mibevan, are you there?
Am I free? Did they let me out? If
No.
anybody's out there, they've been keeping me in a green room for the last 4 days. Somebody please send help.
Wait. Suki, we had him in the green room. We were supposed to have him in the purple room, man. The purple room.
Dude, the purple room's under renovation. You know that.
Well,
I thought you meant the orange room. There's citrus everywhere.
They used all the walls as green screens. They sent me to different places. I don't even want to get started about the memories they have when they sent me to the North Pole.
Oh, come on. Come on. Didn't you want to see Santa?
No, I did not.
Wait a minute. Did we do Santa or Santatron? Because the Santatron, I think that scars people for life.
I think it was Santatron because, you know, all I saw was metal, green, more green,
Wait,
and Tim
Santa's
Allen.
not at the South Pole?
Tim Allen?
England.
Why was Tim Allen was there? Huh.
Tim Allen was there.
Oh boy.
Was that Santatron?
What was it? Was it drunk disorderly Tim Allen or was it more power Tim Allen?
Yes.
Oh God, drunk disorderly more power Tim Allen.
Definitely.
I didn't even think those mixed again.
I know they do.
Oh.
You don't want to see it.
Well, tell you what, we'll excuse the green room, and we also have a small bag of peanut M&Ms if you'd be willing to conduct an interview with us for a short amount of time.
I'll take it.
Okay. So everybody, not questioning why we suddenly have camera and, well, no, we don't have a camera that exploded, but we do have audio equipment. Not questioning why that is suddenly set up and functioning. We have Mibevan of Mystery Brony Theater 4000, as well as Ants, which I believe is a podcast on the culture of different ant biomes.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a lot of ants are nerdy. Another nerdy talk show.
Ants, I get it now.
Yeah, that's what we call. That's why we call it that. It's a nerdy talk show.
It's almost like they're supposed to be clever.
I know, right? I know, right? And when you go on there, you just hear like 4 to 5 unclever people just talking about random stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so pretty much our show every single week, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Except, you know, people know exactly who we are.
What?
Yeah,
Oh!
happening in this week. It's not just me.
I've been hurt. All right, well.
You guys actual credit. I'm actually really impressed you guys are doing this after 9 years, which I got to give you guys a round of applause for because just what you're doing, you know.
Oh, it's very simple if you get enough liquor. In fact, right now I have a nice bottle of Irish cream liqueur that I absconded from our local liquor store because I didn't know how this interview would go.
That would explain why my liquor store didn't have any Irish cream.
Oh, no, it's just because this Irish cream is horrible. I found this for $3 under the sink.
Oh,
God dang it! I didn't realize that. Yeah, Circuit. I've been dealing with you for 9 years. Holy crap!
Wait, were you here since the beginning?
I was here like episode 9 or 10, dude.
Really? Oh wow! Dang it, Suki, we gotta celebrate your birthabus. What?
Woo!
Wow, this ice cream it really hits you hard, doesn't it? All right.
See, this is why I don't get invited to a lot of interviews because I often put pressure on everybody else and making them remember things that they were trying to forget. You know what I'm saying?
Is that why somebody shoved you in the green room?
Daddy, no.
It was a good reenactment of me being shoved into the green room. Thank you very much for that.
All right.
Who did you call Daddy?
Tim Allen.
Oh!
Who didn't I call Daddy?
Oh dear world, we're already off the tracks, but you know I'm just gonna go ahead and let this train basically fall off the cliff here.
One more because Deathlight just put it in my head. Oh, Daddy.
Right, let's oh god, we're already I don't know where we're going with this anymore, but let me.
I don't either.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with some quick introductions for everybody here. Of course, I've already introduced Mibevan. Mibevan, this is the one with the conductor hat is Coldust, the head and aficionado of our pre-show, which is basically devolved into random jackboxes with the on and off Among Us or drawing stream.
I was just about to say, that title sounded a little bit too important until you actually define what my show has become. Thank you.
Hey, you warm us all up for the actual main show, so I welcome that because it means I could spend an hour being completely insane before I tried to be serious and completely fail.
I can agree on that.
Yes. And, of course, we are joined by Suki, who is not only apparently the longest panelist I've ever had and a great friend, which I've never met in actually physically and really want to sometime in platonic ways. But of course, he is also the head of the Otaku Ascended. And yep, and these two are going to be helping drill up horrible memories and diving deep into all of the information that we can get from you about Mystery Brony Theater, Ants, Shaded Slave Studios, and of course the upcoming project that has been teased for several months now. And
Oh, yes.
and we're also joined by we'll just call it the random blue bot of Toa. He is just basically our chat room bot who is going to let us know if there are any chat room questions that need our attention, so he can shout them out and we can get a response.
Sweet.
Also, I may be going back and forth because of home situations, but I will try my best.
So I just got a question for you. You were on my show last night. What is your profile picture supposed to be? Because I'm thinking it's the Internet Explorer.
Believe it or not, you are not the only one that goes. Okay, so
Internet Explorer.
People do not see a robot whenever they look at my thing, even though I've been theming it for years.
Internet Explorer, that's a new one. Thank you, Mibevan. You have officially given us another thing to run with. I say we could consider this interview perfect.
Sweet.
Yes. But I think in Toa's own words, it's basically a robot, and I can't remember if I think he kind of based it off a mixture of Bionicle and
Oh, yeah.
Tsunami.
like what?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we were talking about that. You were on my stream last night. And you mentioned Tom, and I'm like, was it Tom from Toonami or Tom Servo? I couldn't tell.
Well, that's why I did Tom, parentheses, not Servo, parentheses.
It's funny. So you're a Bionicle fan. I actually have 2 completed Bionicles on my shelf behind me.
That is cool. I have that shelf and that whole shelf behind me.
Wow, I'm actually beat out on that one.
Trust and believe me, most of these I got when they originally came out.
Probably got an immunity to being hurt by stepping on Legos.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Wow.
So, Mitty, I'm getting the sense that you like toys. Can you tell us how you first got involved with My Little Pony? Did it go all the way back to the toys themselves, or did you just randomly come upon this show? Tell us, please.
Oh, it's a very, very enthralling story. Honestly, it is a pretty, but no, in honesty, it's actually a pretty deep story.
Well.
So, it all began when I was in college. I was a film student. Now you know why I work at Disney World. And, I was in college, and I used to go on Gmod a lot, because I was kind of a gamer back then but then I went Mac, never went back, you know what I'm saying? So the thing that got me on there was I was on Gmod, and people were talking about ponies and everything there, and I'm like, okay, what is this? What? And when I saw clips of it, I saw the animation, I'm like, okay, you guys ever seen that show with the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yep.
I thought someone made a series of the My Little parody on that show.
Really? That was definitely spoofing MLP G3,
Yeah.
but it's kind of funny how often the ponies were referenced as a joke and then it became a real thing.
I can't! I have no hands!
Oh my god, I remember that.
One
Classic.
question from our normal panelist, Textalion. What do you think of the MBT4K release on Netflix versus the original series?
Regarding that, there's a brony out there named Hunter Reviews who basically said it best. It's hard to choose for me. I think the entire series is great because it all has just one concept, and that's just to be funny. But I do like the new one with some of the more recognizable, like, modern day humor, and good host, good, well done cinematography. I haven't seen all of the Gauntlet, but I love that Macamee review. I think it's pretty nice. And heck, I even got a Felicia Day's autograph on my wall right now. Got to meet her in person, just telling her how well she does, King of Forrester.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
He was a good host too.
Yeah, it's one of those things, because I'm a fellow MST fan here, so
Sweet, man.
Yeah, because pretty much to me, it's kind of like also thinking about like back to the original, like, 'cause, you know, there were a lot of people that didn't like when Joel left and it was Mike that took over and things like that because it was definitely a different thing, and the fact that I do appreciate the fact that when they brought MST back, they basically said, all right, we're gonna basically homage the original, but we're gonna try and stand on our own, and they did that.
Yeah, I mean, like, they do reference the old hosts and everything there, but it's just it's good stuff really. Like I said, the whole point of the series was just to be funny, and that's what they did.
Well, also, I like it in the original. Whenever we first got Mike, we tried the prop thing that Joel did, but we thought that's not going to work. We have to go and do something else. It kind of went, hey, we know it's a change, but this is why we can't do the old way because this new one isn't meshed with that.
So quick question: how long have you been watching MST3K?
Actually, I saw clips of it throughout my years, but like I didn't know where it was from exactly. I actually got more into it when I was right at the end of college, like right when I first began the series, because when we began Mystery Brony Theater, we were originally just called Popcorn Ponies. I actually recently found the old poster for that I can't remember where I put it though. And then I thought, hey, we should just do a different format, and then Mystery Brony Theater kind of got that same concept. But yeah, I watched more Mystery Science Theater at that time all the way through, and I loved what I found. Really did. It was like finding a treasure in a cave. It really was.
So
I've got a copy of the movie around here somewhere.
Yeah.
So one big question that I've actually been bugged about for years as I've been watching Mystery Brony Theater for 4000, and just since I have you enraptured in our green room, the scythe for a tail.
Oh boy, here it comes. Oh my god, if I had a nickel for every single time this question was answered. Okay, so...
Okay, I figured it's probably been asked a lot, but,
Going back through the story there, when I got into My Little Pony, I was in a rough spot. I basically got into the show through there. But, like, when I left college, my hair was long because I was in ROTC in high school, and I had to cut my hair for it. And it was crazy because I wanted to grow it. So when I was in college, I'm just like, screw the haircut. I'm just going to let it grow all the way down my back, and it did. I eventually was able to get a ponytail, or as my dad liked to call it, a brony tail. Or as he likes to call, I'm sorry, better yet, he used to call it my little brony tail. But basically, that's charming. When I came to working at, like I said, I mentioned before, I work at the Disney parks. I had to cut my hair to go into the Disney look, and what I did was I donated my brony tail to charity for, you can donate hair for kids with like cancer, for wigs, that usual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the scythe tail is kind of a representation of that, believe it or not. I mean, aside my whole OC being literally a ponified version of my logo, it's really just that. I just liked the concept, honestly, of that story.
And honestly, looking at all the other fan creations, the scythe tail is not that extreme.
Why? Because I don't use it often, or like because of just
no, because some people have pony characters that have like hands on the end of their tail.
Oh my god.
Also, nobody else wants to take the risk of that scythe coming between the legs. Ow.
No.
In fact, one of my favorite questions people ask is like, so Evan, how does your OC sit down in the theater? I just look back and I just go like, very carefully, if you know what. That's the usual stuff. It's a common question, it really is. Like, I did an AMA, and that was like the #1 question being asked, and I had to like write it down. But I don't mind telling it over and over, really don't.
So is your seat basically like one of those knife holders there that you see in kitchens, where it's like a wooden block and you just slide in?
Well, in actuality...
Sorry.
Oh my god. In actuality, there is another thing there that he has a brown tail that matches his mane. It's like wrapped up in like a similar like fashion, like that the black is like wrapped or something like that. I know it's confusing, but you see what I'm trying to say here is no, it is not.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I've got an idea for a question that kind of brings us back to Brony Theater 4000 on this.
Sure.
So as far as when you're putting together the episodes, like, do you guys just sit down and like watch the thing together and like kind of brainstorm ideas that way, do you ever just improv stuff just on the fly and put that in things like that? Because I'm just kind of asking that because what I did do in the Brony fandom for a while was I actually did commentary videos on episodes back like way early on. Oh my god, like me and my friend were doing them back in season 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. That's how I actually found Suki.
We actually did something similar ourselves. So all of those videos are now basically under YouTube.
Majorities are gone.
YouTube acts. What can you do?
Yeah. But
I'm still doing it now. I mean, I see you react to Brony videos every week, and you know.
Yeah. But yeah. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there because when I did it, we literally just sat. It was just me and my friend. We literally just sat down and we just went. We didn't have a plan. We just improv'd everything. So that's kind of how we do all our stuff. But yeah, we improv'd everything. So what about you guys? What's your process?
We have a lot of processes that go in there. Like in the beginning, when we began the series, it was just us sitting there reacting to stuff. Like the goal was to create a good reaction series, and all the other stuff usually didn't have anything that would kind of show a visualization of a reaction, which is why we have the people sitting in the chairs down on the bottom of the screen. But like we usually just do improv stuff. Recently, for season 4, and actually, this began when we did the first part of Whirl. We did a new process where we went through the episode twice, and
Cole.
What? Yes.
Is your heart stopping or something?
Yeah, do I need to put?
No. What happened?
We were hearing the loud beep like somebody was just flatlined.
There was an Amber Alert. Go find that kid.
Oh, is that what that was?
Dear God.
Oh my God.
I think what just happened was my computer fans just roared and my microphone was a little bit too distant from it. So for some reason it was just like, oh hey, there's his voice.
Why is your computer fan speaking dubstep?
Simple, because I'm bad with computers.
Okay. anyway, as you were.
So we were.
What is your
No, wait, I don't think we were still on the last question.
Yeah. So.
With the whole thing that was going on with that, we usually did improv, but like during Whirl and some of the stuff, we started throwing insert jokes for some of our blank spots. We experimented a lot. Like the first two episodes 2 and 3 of season 5 were actually all scripted stuff, and the reaction was so we kind of went back to the old formula of like mixing it in with both. So yeah, we just go through it once, just react to what we see, and then we just fill in what we can. Yeah, Jablonski comes up with a lot of the jokes with us. We go through the whole thing. He's a good writer. I love writing with him and Cruiser and Zach and everybody else.
That's definitely interesting.
Right.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Toa.
Yeah, from the chat we have Indoor Shu who asking you specifically, Evan, what's your favorite part of working on MS Mystery Brony Theater 4000?
It's the part that doesn't make me go crazy when Premiere doesn't crash on me. Honestly, what isn't to like? For me with my work with videos, not just Mystery Brony Theater, with a lot of stuff I've done. I'm an experimental kind of guy when it comes to editing, and with Mystery Brony Theater, I felt like it was able to help me experiment more with animation, with that kind of stuff there. So I like just editing anything in general. Honestly, just like when I put down the sounds, I like hearing those jokes and just laughing to it. I like editing our silhouettes in the theater. I like animating on After Effects. That's right. I take the Aqua Teen Hunger Force approach to the series. You're going to be hearing that show's name a lot throughout this interview, I assure you. Anyway,
I imagine simply because that is, I won't say a cheap show, but a very easily done show if you know how to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I like to classify my animation as poor manimation. In a way, because it's not really too professional. But yeah, that's the best part, really. It's just like experimenting with everything, honestly.
And from the chat again, DM21 said, how did you meet everyone from the theater? College or elsewhere?
Oh my gosh, everyone. Okay, we're going to go back there. With Cameron, Zach, Higgins, and Daven from the original first, second, and third season, I met them in a Skype chat. I went to the Equestria Girls movie premiere in downtown Disney at the time. Now Disney Springs, which was a good time. I made like a lot of friends there. I often refer to that as the meetup that saved my life. But like I was a guy out of college. I didn't have any friends or anything there, and then I went to that and left with like 50 friends. It was crazy. But yeah, we met on a chat as well as Chloe, and on Skype we just kind of watched it from there, and it kind of went through that. Cruiser, I met him on we met in person on we were on staff for a convention, Grand Brony Gala, and we hung out, we spoke more, and then just everything clicked, honestly. And now we're making videos together, and he's also vice of Shaded Sight Studios.
Wow.
Aside from Alyssa, who plays Miss Biz, she auditioned and we met. She's a good actress, really good singer. She does a lot of Vocaloid, and am I missing anybody? I can't remember. I think no, I can't think of anybody else. If I did, I apologize. If I forgot.
That's always the option. They'll see this and be like, "Hey."
How could you forget me? Come on, Evan.
I was your best friend's next door roommate.
I was your father's son's grandfather-in-law.
Wait, fathers? I'm actually trying to connect the dots there. What the hell?
Well, what does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
My father's son's grandfather-in-law.
Okay, sure.
Draw out a family tree.
All right. Anyway, I actually, I just realized we didn't ask this basic question. You mentioned you work at Disney World. What do you do there? Just Imagineer? Any specific area?
No, my father's an Imagineer, but I am an attractions operator. Believe it or not. I work in Tomorrowland. I like doing what I do, making people happy. I work a lot of the attractions, Astro Orbiter, People Mover, Buzz Lightyear, and my favorite ride, the Carousel of Progress.
Does it get very far? Sorry, sorry, I could. Sorry, the question just popped into my head and I couldn't stop it.
That's all
There's
right.
always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
Yeah.
I can imagine that thought gets tiring.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it doesn't. It honestly doesn't for me. Like I've been working there for almost 7 years now, and like it still hasn't gotten on my nerves. Honestly, I love the song.
Well,
that's awesome.
good. We don't need a small well.
No.
That song doesn't even annoy me either. I'm just like, maybe it's just because I've been there so long, I've kind of embraced the Disney spirit. But you know, it's with some hard days, it's still a privilege to work there. It's a good job, really is a privilege. I mean, my mom and my dad work there, my stepmom work there. Like I have Disney in my blood.
Yeah, you can't argue that. It's at least you don't have call center tech support in your blood. I kind of the horror. Quickly, somebody ask a question. I think I went somewhere.
Okay, Circuit. Apparently, I have insurance in my blood. Screw you.
Okay.
Throw that my way.
All right.
So just to pull it back to to the interviews that used to be done here back in 2011. The classic question: cupcakes or muffins?
You're really gonna bring politics into this, right?
Yep.
If there was anything I would have to choose, please excuse me for the pause. I'm trying to think of the most scientific answer I could think of.
Are you kidding? This is every single second of this is glorious. This is all
Feel free to
glorious.
talk it through. Talk out your answer.
Multiply the division factor by the square root of a piece of pie. I'm gonna have to go with which is the one you bake in the oven?
Both.
Yes.
Exactly. I think I lost it when I divided by 0.
All right.
But if you want an exact answer, it's whichever one won't kill me slower.
Actually, everybody is pretty understanding of either answer, and in fact, it's kind of funny some of the responses we have gotten in the past.
Not really. Give me a list.
Okay, we had one where it just said cupcakes, one that said muffins, one that said they're both the same, just frosting on the top. The other said strudel.
I've also heard chimichurri.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, do you ever put frosting on a muffin? I have not.
I haven't, but I've gone to plenty of stores that have, and I honestly don't wonder when we cross the line.
What's the thing like when you get like a muffin that has that glaze over the top? I mean, like I love me a good chocolate chip muffin at the local Wawa, which is a store name down here.
No, I know. Well, I've always wanted to actually check out the Wawa. I always hear about the Wawa, but there's none on the West Coast, so I can never.
No, out here on the East Coast, it's weird because Wawa, it's in Florida, and then apparently it's just north of me. It's like 7-Eleven. It's everywhere around me except my state.
Yeah, you should see. I was raised in Philadelphia, so like I know what it's like there. I know what it's like eating at that John, getting some water ice.
I think
watching the Sixers at the Link. Love that John.
I think the closest we have around here is like maybe a Maverick. I don't know if that's actually in the East Coast.
The heck is a Maverick?
Yes, I have a Wawa. The Maverick is a gas station convenience store thing. No. Yeah.
The strangest thing I have, but it's more of a local thing, is Spangles.
Spangles?
Yes. It is actually a 50s style restaurant that is actually pretty good. Also, they can sell alcohol there.
Oh no. Our chat room has just brought up a horrible question from our past that we must dust off now too. Now that Cultist is open. Okay.
I like cringe.
Okay, so if you had a choice between the two, would you pick the party cannon or the base cannon?
Is that me?
Oh yeah, you don't know which one's which, or?
No, was that a question towards me, or?
Yeah, that was a question towards you. Yeah. Well, I guess a little bit of both.
Okay, if you want my real answer here for this one, the answer would be party cannon. I'm not gonna tell you why because I'm pretty sure this is a PG show. So there you go.
Oh shit.
Actually, we're PG-13 with unrated streams, so yeah, go nuts.
And I'm usually the one who uses our fuck for the quota. Oh well, there we go.
Oh, oh damn it!
Sun at the beach.
No, but seriously, we push an envelope. We don't. There are lines obviously we shouldn't cross, and we're not going to cross. Hence, the Twitch gods will come and destroy us. But not being monetized as it's been.
What the hell's an envelope? I mean, like no one uses the mail aim.
Speaking of envelopes, what is your favorite background pony?
My favorite background pony? Oh my god,
Yeah.
so much to choose from. So much to choose from. I like that one with the thing and the other thing. They have the hair. Oh, who am I kidding? It's definitely Derpy.
My man.
Cole is our resident artist and dub worshiper.
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna actually try to put our train onto some sort of a track here. So one of the big reasons that we brought you on here by complete and unbelievable happenstance with me commenting on your videos and eventually a little back and forth going on. Now the big advertisement or teaser that we got a few months ago was Whirl's Incarnation.
Oh boy, yes.
Yes, this is apparently the big thing that's going to be happening. That is basically going to finish the story of Whirl. But for people who have no idea what I'm talking about, can you give us a brief idea of what the actual storyline that's going on in Mystery Brony Theater is all about?
Okay. I can't. Wait, you've never heard our theme song? Come on. Anyway,
oh, okay. I'm kidding. Okay.
No. I hear what you're saying there. It's like, if you don't know the story of Mystery Brony Theater, essentially the story is me, Zach, and I think some other guys were sent to the Pony World after making a very dumb deal with the studio. Definitely not a cover-up name for Hasbro Studios. It was originally Hasbro, but like we were sent there because we did a deal where we would commentate on older episodes of MLP, where and in return we'd be written in as background characters for one episode. And this was all Jason Ruth's idea. He came up with the premise. He came up with the show idea. I give him a lot of props because we wouldn't be here where we are today. Just want to shout him out. And anyway, so essentially, the studio is run by the character of Finster, portrayed by myself, with only with my voice just pitched down like a little bit. Should have wore that during this interview. That would have been interestingly awkward. But yeah, we're sitting there. We're watching older episodes of MLP to get a genuine reaction from fans on past generations. It's pretty dumb, but like, so in terms of Whirl, the story essentially is that for the original part one, you guys saw part one, didn't you? I don't know if you reacted to it or not, but
I believe we did. I don't know if we did part one yet. I think that's actually one that we kind of got in a little bit late on that one, so we don't think we've done it yet. But we did show the prologue of the incarnation.
oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
We are gonna be doing a recap video to kind of kick it off, because there's gonna be a lot that's gonna go into this. When I say a lot, I mean definitely a lot. So essentially, the story is, we're doing our jobs as usual, and Bright Idea, who is a good friend of mine, I'm pretty sure she needs no introduction. If you don't know, she has good videos. She does puns. Very jolly girl. Really is nice. Who she also does ants with us. I know I'm going all over the place. So she was possessed by an by this unknown mayor, and the editor chases her out of a bar. She walks towards the theater. Editor gets caught in a flood. We lock him in a broom closet after beating him to death with a broom. It's a long story. Don't ask. He lives. Don't worry. So, fun fact: he still gets on my case about that. He has a good sense of humor though. So essentially, we're in the middle of it's a casual night there. We're playing Pictionary, and we let the editor out of the closet because apparently nobody can recognize a picture of Abraham Lincoln. And so we get an assignment to watch the Pony Puppy. We go through it, and during the screening, the possessed Bright Idea is in the theater. She confronts the editor, who kind of pieced things together that she's possessed, and afterwards she knocks him out, and she makes us watch another movie, which is essentially this live-action stage show in that was in Canada that I actually found when I was in my early days of the Brony fandom. You guys remember Pony Pokey?
Oh no! I think we might have actually seen the very video you're talking about.
I think I actually have an image of a parody of Mystery Society with that. Let me go find it.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about though. Yeah, the Pony Pokey, and it had the figure, the people in costume that were only the front legs actually worked. The back legs were just like dangling and swishing around.
That was it. That was
yes.
It. It was not shot on like an iPhone. It was on the side there.
Yeah.
Like, I saw that when I was in college, and I completely forgot it existed. Which, by the way, I'm just gonna clear this out of the way. Yes, we know. Yes, there is another one that aired in Sydney, Australia, if I'm not mistaken. That was in a mall. Do you care? Because we sure as hell don't. Anyway, so yeah, we watched that, and apparently, it's revealed that the thing we saw was a movie, one of 8, that were called The Forbidden 9. It's a long story. Basically, we watched Newborn Cuties Part 1 at the end of Season 0, and it killed Davin, which added it to the Forbidden 9 thing. Anyway, so the person that possessed Bright Idea is revealed to be a girl named Whirl, nickname. And she said she was sent to the Pony World by herself, and she was tortured to death by the studio by making her watch all these movies over and over until she was nothing but a mindless zombie. So, and she was afraid that the studio was going to be doing the same thing to us. Luckily, she got away, and she came back to warn us that this was all happening. So she told us to get their teleportation technology to try and get home. I'll be getting to that later. Finster is telling the real story with basically similar details, but kind of vague answers in a way. So, So yeah, that happens, and apparently the Forbidden Nine films, which were originally locked in the attic, are gone. Now, moving down like a year and a half later, we try to get the teletech from him, like the information of how they sent us here, and by they I mean Zach and Cruiser. I get left out. You have to see what I mean. Just look up teleport.mp4 and you'll get it.
Right.
Like, if you want to see me in absolute agony, but yeah, they get that and pretty easily. Actually, all they do is just ask him. But like, yeah, essentially that's what happens. So throughout this season, one of the concept that came up with us with Jason Roos is that we end every single episode with like a mini movie that's kind of like telling a full story. And in this case, they were snippets of the recent teaser trailer for World's Incarnation, which is currently in the works. Finn the Pony meets the mayor at the end of the last one. But yeah, it's a good trailer. I'd definitely take a look into that. Also, I should probably point out at the end of every single episode this season, there has been a secret message that's been displayed. And first of all, I am actually surprised none of you have been able to translate.
I admit I'm not good with cryptographic puzzles.
Oh, cool. Cool. Cole, what's your excuse?
He normally doesn't full on watch it because he wakes up in the morning.
Cole is hiding. That's his excuse.
I'm totally not doing something secretly, never. Anyways, hi, how's it going? What's
Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? My wife trapped me in the green room with that.
Now it's, great. Now we got Tim Allen statue. I don't know.
But
So
I could get would be bionicle.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been called out. You're able to understand Matoran. If you actually do want to translate it, if you look through all the episodes, you'll see them hidden somewhere in the background. I actually had to edit scenes to hide them somewhere. Like there's this one scene in Return to Tamblon where they're all in the dungeon, and in the background you can see cave drawings that I drew there. As a matter of fact, I'm actually looking at your chat right now. Sorry if I'm stealing your job. Someone was able to acknowledge that it was kind of like Gravity Falls, which was exactly what our producer Jason Ruth was going for.
Oh.
Which is how we got it all put together.
Hey, it's cool that you are trying stuff like that. Engagement's always nice.
Also,
that's a quick question. So, like, I know that like you do a lot of stuff with watching the older gens and stuff. Is there any like what's been your favorite early gen little treasure that you found? What's your favorite bit from the early gens?
My favorite bit from Mystery Brony Theater, or from the original show, or from the shows we watched?
From the shows you watch, just like, you know.
Also, you can do favorite bit of your show as well.
That works too. Both. Go for both.
God, what bit don't I like from that? But like, honestly, with the older gens, I rag on it a lot. But like, Gen 2 had some good songs from it. If by all means, if you want to ask which one was our favorite one, it was obviously Midnight Castle. Like, everything was lovable in Return to Rescue or Return. I don't. But basically, I'm a.
What?
Okay. So you've watched some of it's not actually Gen 2, but you know, My Little Ponytails. You've watched some of that, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see the episode with the freaking ghost?
The ghost.
The ghost story episode. You know, the one where they're having the sleepover, the ice cream sundae, and all that jazz.
No, I have not. I have no idea what you're talking about, actually.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh.
While you're on that subject, I'm sorry if I'm shifting this focus a lot.
No, shift away.
By all means.
The character of Melody was voiced by Kelly Sheridan, who you guys know as the voice of
Starlight?
Thank you. Anyway, in 2016, me and her were guesting at the same convention. So I was also running their photo booth. Me and her are in the same room, and she's sitting there waiting for a customer to come because we were in the back, so no one could find us. And all in my head is like, don't ask her about Tails, don't ask her about Tails, don't ask her about Tails. So we have this conversation, and I ask her like, what was the story of My Little Pony Tails? All in my head is like, you know, like, and she record. The only thing I really got from it was she recorded it when she was 13, which was really interesting to me, honestly.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, hell, I mean, the guy who voices Ace grew up to voice Light Yagami, so you know.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's kind of the thing.
I love that bit of trivia, and I might have to run with that somewhere somehow.
Oh yeah, definitely we are. When someone brought that up, I'm like, oh, this changes everything.
To this day, I still laugh at the fact that Inuyasha and Tails has the same voice actor.
Oh.
Because I'm like, I'm a badass half demon. Duh. I like to use this basket. Duh.
Which is interesting because like some of the music from Gen 2 was actually not too bad. I mean, like I like that song "Sweet Music" from Battle of the Bands, which was really good. I often find myself like singing it once in a while.
Oh no,
Battle of the Bands wasn't a bad episode, TBH.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite jokes in there is me singing in the opening thing about how Jack Black forgot to pay the rent again. You know what I'm saying? Name one movie where that doesn't involve a plot of Jack Black not forgetting or not paying the rent. Just
Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda.
That's right.
Oh yeah. The house with the clock in its walls. He didn't have to pay rent there. He was actually the mentor, and that's scary. Jack Black is a mentor.
Did anybody even watch that movie?
Oh yeah.
No, he paid. No. So you don't get it. He paid rent with his soul.
Oh.
Oh yeah. People should really watch that. It actually mentioned the devil, and I'm like, this is a kids movie.
Yeah. Also, the guy who played Teddy in My Little Pony Tales was Tony Sampson, who you may recognize as the voice of Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Oh no! Oh crap! He's the No, that's even more hilarious because we were able to interview the other two Eds like several years ago.
Oh no, kidding!
Yeah.
Tony is now Tony Sampson. He's now a father. He kind of cut himself away from voice acting just to be with his family. He does music now. I think he does like dubstep or electro house. I can't really remember offhand, but he does music. He has some good stuff.
Wow, and everything just came full circle right there. We just got the full circle.
Oh yeah, he's on Facebook. He's a nice dude.
Oh no, it's even more funny because I actually I managed to somehow procure one of the still images from the original Ponytails of Teddy. I got it framed and everything, so just all of that just kind of.
Was it a cell?
It's an actual cell, yes.
Yeah, I got a couple of those myself. I was at BronyCon and they had this whole.
Yeah, I ran into you. I was the dude that was talking about Hall.
Oh yeah, that was you. Yeah, I remember you. In the lobby, I met you that one time. You were telling me about the reaction you did, and that's what actually and I actually saw it before I saw you. So yeah, I knew you guys existed before I saw him, Mr. Guy.
I try my best at work. I try.
You were great.
Yeah. Don't worry that you don't remember the time you met me because it never happened.
Yeah.
No.
The funny thing is, the funny thing.
Like that's the thing with me. Like I have Asperger's syndrome, so I kind of have a hard time recognizing identity. But like, I'm not using that as an excuse. That's just me not paying attention.
Preaching to the choir, my man. Preaching to the choir here.
No, it's okay. I'm horrible with between faces and names, and I don't even have anything that I can identify to cause that outside of just being randomly weird. That's just me, though.
But, hi, Evan. Who are you again? I'm the green one.
I'm the head of the show. I do this thing every week. You do? Yeah. I sometimes wonder if I do too. I don't know anymore. I think I just wake up and 2 hours are gone, and for some reason,
we got a question from Deathlight Productions.
Ow.
One of our old panelists. Speaking of voice acting, what other projects have you worked on? And he says, "Hi, I'm the dead one."
Hi, dead one. I've done a lot. Like, one of the things that kind of got me into there was I was originally in the creepypasta fandom, and I did a live-action adaptation of Snow on Mount Silver, which not only brought that creepypasta into limelight, it also gave me like kind of a celebrity status for like 6 months, and you know I came and went. I also did another project in the Brony fandom, which I don't want to mention and pretend never happened. aside from that, came Mystery Bar Theater, and I'm not really into. I'm not really doing any other series. I mean, I edit Concert Cruiser's Hoof Rock, which is a real privilege. Like working on that. As well as doing stuff for one of my other producers on Shade Side Studios, Bruce Carr, No Ordinary Balloon Man, who's a guy who makes balloon creations. I'm guaranteeing you've probably seen at least one of them somewhere on Equestria Daily.
Oh no, I know exactly who you're talking about, and I've seen plenty of them. They're so freaking awesome.
I'm just gonna say up front, he is one of the nicest guys you will ever meet in your life. He is really dedicated to his work. Like I've traveled with him. He's a good dude. But other stuff I've worked on is just kind of more personal stuff. Like I'm thinking about ideas for a new series following Mystery Bar Theater, but like I experiment with a lot. Like I made an Earthbound JoJo kind of crossover with Stardust Crusaders, and recent Animal Crossing animation. And I'm experimenting all the time. Like I really am with stuff. In terms of like voicing, I haven't done a lot of voice acting in a while. I really haven't. Which I have, but haven't.
So I think that actually brings up an interesting question. Are there plans to continue Mr. Brony Theater for a while, or is it kind of starting to get ready to wrap things up?
Well, first of all, when I came up with the idea for Whirl, I knew exactly how everything was going to play out. Like let's just say right now, presently, I know exactly how Mystery Brony Theater ends. And I think I'm going to just I think I've said this publicly, but I'm going to say that that there will be another season. There is going to be one more season. And because like what we got planned for Whirl is going to be all over the place, and like this is going to be, I apologize, I'm all over the place. My brain's a little big. I'm really excited. But considering what we're doing for this special, it's gonna be a lot I'm throwing in there. Like when I made the first part of Whirl, it took 8 months to make. This one has been in production since 2018. I had to do a pause because of personal reasons. More information, look at my DeviantArt. But but yeah, this is gonna be a big one, and I will assure you there will be a season 6. I will assure you there will be a season 6. In fact, let me ask you guys a question here. Starting from I'm going to go to each of you. Just if I were to go to each of you and ask you, what do you think is going to happen in Whirl's incarnation? Like each of you, starting off with Circuit, Cole, Tokoi, and Satsuki. If you guys do that, apologize if I pronounced that wrong. I'm just going to go each one. Circuit, give me a brief synopsis of what you think is going to happen in Whirl's incarnation.
Okay, well, actually, putting on my serious hat on this one, I think it's going to be one of those turnarounds where it's not that you want to avoid the Cursed 9, but you actually want to observe them all, and actually being able to do it opens the gates to go home. So they end up forcing themselves to get through all 9, slowly losing their minds as they go, basically becoming little more than melted brain husks just before they could finally get out, but able to get out and live their lives. Or maybe they'll just stay there forever watching videos until the end of time.
Okay, Cole, what is your thoughts?
Yeah, if you're here, Cole, because he can't do much.
I am here, actually. I've been sticking around. I've just been muting, so that way, hopefully, my computer doesn't turn me into a dubstep machine.
I feel like you're taking a hearing test. Anyway, go on. What do you think is going to happen in Whirl's incarnation?
I don't know.
Take a shot in the dark, man. Come on.
Give me anything you think of.
I'm really bad at thinking ahead about things.
Give me the first thing that comes in your mind, man.
Trains.
Like,
I'm sorry,
It's
that's just a
always
me thing.
No,
everybody turns into trains.
no, do it, man. Yeah, do it. Go for trains.
Hop aboard the Evan
Goodbye.
Express, man.
No, I've already seen all the Thompson Tank Engine leaking into Derpy Boru. I'm scared. Please, no. Heck. Move on. Help. Panic.
Cruiser, I know you're in the chats, and I'm just saying I'm loving every moment of this. Okay, fine, I'm going to Toa here. I want you to tell me, what do you think is going to happen in Whirl's incarnation?
Well, since everyone but you, character, knows what's going on, it will probably be from your perspective of, okay, guys, what happened? Sorry, can't say you do stuff. Okay? Will comes in. Hey, don't you need to help me destroy these films? Why? Because they're evil? Well, I got nothing better to do. And then finally, the films don't get destroyed, but we find out more of Will's backstory on why and how everything went down.
All right, cool. All right, Suki, give me your prediction. Give me your prediction, please.
Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge.
I'm completely now convinced this guy is hacking my computer right now. So.
No, he just knows exactly what we're all thinking, but don't have the courage to say.
He's just browsing through Cruiser's original ideas right there.
I actually looked up the Know Your Meme on that just to make sure I didn't misquote that. But here.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but anyway, from what you said, honestly, I think Circuit kind of was in line with that. The only thing I could add on to that is basically like after you go back through the portal, you kind of pull the MST3K ending where it's just everybody is now just hanging out together, back on Earth, and they just keep doing the same thing, watching bad movies and continue to comment on them.
Those are some good guesses. I'm not going to say whether or not any of them are right or wrong. I'm just going to leave you guys hanging on that clip.
So the Thomas the Tank Engine can actually be a thing.
Please, God.
Alright, God, at least...
Yes, I'm going to leave you with so much confusion and delay.
You know what, I will accept that, and I think for that response, let's go ahead, let's let the chat room questions flood in a little bit here. Toa, you got a few?
Yep, first one. What is your favorite episode of your show that you worked on? I know you probably worked on them all, but give us your favorite.
My favorite of all time. Oh my gosh. There was a lot. I mean, like with Minty Christmas, the fact that we got to work with Vive Reviri before it became Vive Reviri was great. Just that was a good memorable one for me. Also has one of my favorite Zach jokes with Minty. If you don't remember, like Minty, there's a scene where Minty's trying to fix the star on top of a Christmas tree because she's like OCD. So and she thinks it's crooked. So Zach just comes out of nowhere. What if Minty just looked in the mirror and saw her head was like lopsided and she just snapped her own neck?
Oh yeah! Oh dear! Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah, Cruiser came up with some good stuff with the good thinking Megan thing from the Return to I forget what it was called. It was the one with Grogar. Tamblon.
Yeah.
Tamblon.
Yeah.
Where Michael Bell voices Grogar. But if you wanted me to choose anyone, wow. I'm going to go with it's hard to me. It's like asking Stan Lee what his favorite superhero was, where he just says he likes the one that he's working at the time. But if I were to pick anything out there, I would just go with more or less the Baby It's Cold Outside, namely because that was kind of like the start of when we had the moving audience, and which kind of separated us from other ideas. Other reaction series to older generations. We were doing all that, and it was just something different. We had the story introduced. It was great. Like I said, Jason Ruth came up with the ideas. He is amazing. He is really amazing at what he came up with.
Another question. What is your favorite part of the fandom? The fandom in general, like how united they are, like one big family, is just crazy. Like I said, going back to how I became this, like I was in college, I was a guy who just didn't know where he was going, and if I didn't find, like I was having some issues with my family, it was crazy. I was moving, and everybody was all over the place, and the show got my mind off it. But when it came to interacting with the people of the fandom, just how nice everybody was, how just inclusive they were, inviting they were, that's the best part I could think about. Just the people that are devoted to like making other people feel comfortable. That's the best part I think of the fandom, honestly. That's why I like going to the conventions and everything. It's really nice. Yeah, that is also one of my favorite things, aside from hanging out here weekly with my friends, even though I'm annoying.
Your annoying gives us purpose.
Yay.
Is there another one from the chat?
Nope, I'm all caught up.
All right, in fact,
Well, because I actually did have one other question that I was wondering about this because I kind of have an answer for it myself.
Cool.
Yeah. Shoot.
So, because you mentioned you went film school, I kind of did the same thing. I have a degree in communications. I did like more business production,
Nice.
essentially. But like as far as from that perspective, like when you go into like the creative mindset, is there what would you say are like some of your influences in that regard, as far as like maybe for comedy and things like that, or like what are some of your favorite things from like maybe movies or comedians, things like that? What would you say are your influences in that regard?
Most for my creative side in general, like going back to what I was discussing, Aqua Teen Hunger Force plays a lot towards my editing of being more experimental. I just like how things were like, how the whole thing was like done in Photoshop, how it was edited in After Effects and put in Premiere. Like, for editing in that sense, like it's more of like just the obscure that gets into that influences me. So just stuff from that show, stuff from different movies. It's just there isn't really no single inspiration, honestly, aside from just small stuff. I mean, when it comes to like comedy, it depends on what you're looking at. Like with riff comedy, with riff tracks or like Mystery Science Theater. I almost said my own show. But because our comedy has not influenced anyone. They're just saying a lot. With seeing just what you can come up with like more obscure references, more open stuff out there. Like you see some of the stuff. Like one of my favorite online critics is Brad Jones, the Cinema Snob, and some of his, which when he reviews something, he kind of like puts his own like little riffing spin to it, which kind of got me into some of my ideas of going like more inspired to make like more out there references, honestly. Like example, do any of you guys know who Priscilla Alden is?
I know the name. I don't remember where.
Unfortunately, I'm with Suki on that realm. I know the name, and it's driving me crazy. Why do I know that name?
That name is so unique. Once you hear it, you kind of have to go, okay, it's so weird that I'm like, I know it, but I can't place it.
Yeah. In terms of film, most of my influences come from just what was done back then. Like I'm more of a fan of like more older films rather than modern films. I mean, I like modern films, but older films, just utilizing what you could really kind of put me into that mood of creating. Like when I made Snow and Mount Silver, I just had to use whatever skill set I had, and I was making that during my years at college. So yeah, I hope, I don't know if that was a good answer to the question, but like that's just the best way I can answer it, honestly.
Yeah. I totally get it, because like just the kind of like, because I said I had an answer for it myself. Like one of my biggest influences for myself, like honestly, comedy wise and creatively, is the movie Clerks. That to me that inspired me so much that when I was in college, like I said, it was more business production. I did do a short film in my senior year. And I mean, I shot it in black and white. Absolutely, I can tell you the script was written very much the way Clerks' dialogue kind of went off, was kind of going in my head when I wrote it and everything. Like it was so plainly shot. I even had, instead of a hockey game, I had them do a ping pong match.
It's crazy. I mean, like when you do that stuff, it's just like, that's one of the things of college. Like writing short films was a lot easier. And that's the thing. I'm still trying to write short films, but because the world is on fire right now, I had to kind of like delay production on this one we had.
Oh no! We've actually decided the world's not on fire this time. No, the world is actually being infested by Celestia's pancake madness, and we must stay inside and keep ourselves clean, or else we're gonna get sticky in all her syrup.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Context is important in that statement.
We all know what I mean by that.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's got a lot of Vermont maple syrup that somehow got the catalog call. What?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That went nowhere. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of thrown off here. All I was thinking with influences is I'm probably the only person in this entire room that even would mention the Marx Brothers.
Oh yeah, like
Gaucho.
Oh no, yeah.
Definitely, like the Marx Brothers. I haven't seen a lot of their work, but I went to a theater that was doing Animal Crackers, which kind of got me in like a interest in some of their comedy. My dad is a big Marx Brothers fan.
Oh yeah.
I need to see more of their work, honestly.
Oh no, it's great. It's great. I just love the humor where it's more kind of satire, contextual. That actually made no words. That was not even English. What was that? Just basically a play on words. They actually kind of play on words and also kind of do like the backhanded insult. Just those little things where it was a lot more verbal than
Oh yeah,
physical.
definitely.
Yeah.
Also, stuff like Hawkeye from MASH, whose real name escapes me at the moment, he was very much playing a Marx brother in that show.
Oh yeah, he definitely was.
That type of influence, and it's like, huh.
No, there are definitely some Groucho there that until the later seasons, but we'll leave that alone. We're not the MASH podcast. That's next week. So I think that kind of wraps it up for questions here. So there are a couple of things here that we want to throw. So first off, something.
First one is Toa.
Well, we always want to throw him, but so yeah, we had a little bit of fun with having the interview with you. So the first thing was we actually made a specialized title card just to show you off when we get this uploaded, as well as going to be pretty much our foreground most of the show here.
Oh my god, I'm getting the 411. That's beautiful.
Yes, you're our information guy. You're getting the 411, but there was also
Circuit, you made the joke. Circuit, you made the joke again.
Ow. Okay. However, we also decided to turnabout's fair play, so we decided to also give you a picture of your time in the green room.
If it'll load.
You got my microphone and everything.
Cole, you are magnificent artist.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you got my good side. I don't have a beard, but
Okay, of course,
Took my
the
beard.
chat room probably wonders what the heck we're talking about here. So let me quickly get in.
yeah, I forgot to mention they also took my beard. So there.
There were some casualties. Apparently, trying to tie you up in rope wasn't easy, so we had to shave it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're old school Disney, no facial hair.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know that I have a mask over my face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Oh.
I have super glue. Do you want me to put it back?
So long as you're not using the staples again, I'm perfectly fine with it. You know?
Okay, it looks like the picture might have a little addition here in the near future. But yeah, well, we've taken up about an hour of your time, which is pretty much what I expected here. So,
I do want to give you one big warning about World's Incarnation, though.
Okay, shoot.
Considering the concept, real quick, is it's not going to be just on our channel. It's going to be a story, like a pick-your-own-adventure kind of story that's going to span amongst 2 channels.
Ooh.
So, I hope you make a good special that night because you're going to be there for quite a while.
We have done stuff with this, with like Devil Artemis's Choose Your Own Adventures.
No, that's something else entirely. But I'm still excited for what you got up your sleeve here.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I assure you, it's literally gonna be one of the best things I've ever made. I'm throwing as much as I can in there. Like I was working on wing animations. If only I could get lip sync right. But like I'm convinced if I can make this, like Cruiser's been saying, Evan, how are you gonna do this? I look him straight in the eyes of his text box saying, I have no idea. So,
Okay, and now we got one with the beard attached.
Thank you. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everybody keeps reviewing the beard. I gotta make that a bit on the thing. Where's your beard? Oh, sorry. There it was.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
we lost it after I lost it. Don't ask. Okay, actually,
Mr. Potato Head logic, it's secretly hidden in the back of his head. That's what the hat is there to hide, is the little hatch in the back.
Oh my god, that's just amazing. Who made this now?
Cole us actually. Yeah.
This
Oh my
is that Cole is our artist friend who is very much down on himself and is like, my art isn't that good. No, it is. You should, and hug your girlfriend.
I
What?
don't have a girlfriend. I have
What?
a femme friend. But that's beside the point.
I'm more lost on the whole girlfriend part than anything. I don't think that was ever what.
Yeah, my girlfriend is apparently watching this, so I can't wait to see what she's gonna.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now we gotta ask the big question. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Ask the big question. I want to hear what you guys got on your mind.
Okay, so is there going to be a possibility that maybe Mr. Brony Theater will do maybe a Rift Track thing and actually do their own Rift audio that can be played coinciding a show or a video?
Like if I were to watch like a video online, like say like anything made by content creators such as, I don't know, the Brony Show, I just do my own audio commentary over an entire thing.
Well, kind of, or it's just an audio track that you play along with it, like maybe if you I keep saying like, don't I? Like. Well, how about something complete like, oh dear world, the Italian why do I keep saying like? Essentially, taking something that might be outside of the normal Mr. Brony Theater thing, such as the Italian magical pony thing that was supposed to be the next big thing and kind of sputtered out after 13 episodes. And
are you referring to Philly Fantasia?
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Philly Fantasia.
It's German, but like I think it was German actually, but
I don't know. They bounced all around Europe. Who knows what?
I don't know. I would love to do it if it ever came out. So yeah, like when we saw that, I was like, yes, I need to find out when this is coming out one day.
Apparently there was translations.
But we're talking actual dubbing to it, which, that does not exist. I had to download the whole thing with English subtitles, which...
I don't know, I could dub the whole thing.
Actually, that would be funny as hell, and I kind of want to go...
Honestly, that could be another thing. Just make it the dub/abridged version of it.
Alright.
Who needs riffs? I can just dub the entire thing. I just give one pony like an interchangeable American name.
You know, I'm loving this idea. This is actually hilarious.
That reminds me of my missed opportunity back in the Tumblr days. Because we accidentally created a great character in a video. We created Celestia's twin brother, Tim.
Is that a Monty Python reference, I must ask?
No, honestly, because like I said, we improv everything in our videos, and we did this series of videos where we said it was Hasbro sent us like advanced copies of like episodes of upcoming seasons, and it was actually just us with the pony toys, just holding them on screen and just making shit up. And at one point, we did this thing where Celestia was talking to Twilight, and then all of a sudden another Celestia comes into the screen. Twilight freaks out, and Celestia looks and goes, or Celestia looks at the other one and goes, "Who are you? I'm your twin brother, Tim." It was my line. It was the first thing that came to mind.
But to answer that, the main question here is, maybe one day, there are ideas I've had maybe someday in the future, like doing other movies, other cartoon shows, just doing what I can do on my spare time. The skies are clear, honestly. But what we got going on right now is just crazy. I mean, I like doing what we do as of now, and I like just seeing how people have gotten a good response to it. Really have.
Oh no, I'm sure the response has been amazing so far. It's
definitely half of it has been negative.
Really? Actually? Are you serious? Because
I'm just kidding. But I'm actually. The question here is, I'm surprised somebody finds us funny. So Not to say I don't work with a lot of creative people. Cruiser has some good stuff. Zach always has some good zingers. Jablonski is a good writer. Jason came up with the concept. Alyssa as Miss Biz is just incredible. I've met a lot of people along the way up to this point, and it's amazing thing what I can come up with. I mean, I'm convinced if I can do what I want to do here in World's Incarnation, I'm going to be able to animate everything, and my goal is to try and see what I can shift to next for the next season, just to get people more lured into another thing. Is that off the rails? I apologize.
No, this is the Brony Show. If we're not off the rails, we're not being the. If we're not off the rails, we're not being the Brony Show. It really is pretty much just like that.
I don't know. According to Cole, he was just saying we were on a train, so there you go.
Cole, we're on. It's the Back to the Future train, except we got up enough to get in the air, and then it just kind of rocketed off, and now we're not sure where we're going anymore, but we're still on a train and we're going somewhere. probably upside down, maybe corkscrewing a little bit.
May the record show that trains are really hard to keep on the tracks.
Yes, yes it is.
I know. I saw the Polar Express.
I mean, don't we? That's why they don't put pennies on the tracks anymore. They just go flying through the air the moment they run over a penny.
I went to a train museum one time and actually found one of those on a train track one time. I still have it. It's like crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, since
All right. Anyway.
everything was crazy and topsy-turvy. The only difference is you lost and gained people on the way.
All right. So outside of the latest revelation of the girlfriend, if any, I don't think we'll. Well, maybe somebody wants to follow on that. Anybody? Any takers? Do we want to leave it well enough alone? No. Okay. No. Yeah, I think we're good there. So, I think we should probably wrap this up here. So
That's fine.
yeah. Okay. So real fast. Is there anything out that you want to shout out there, Mibevan? The floor is absolutely yours. Your soapbox is here. Anything and everything you could shout out, even if it's completely irrelevant.
Blargin for Dibble No Hip.
Well, he took advantage of
I
that.
want to thank you guys for watching, first of all.
My mother was at Saint.
I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank all those who are involved with Mr. Brony Theater for getting us where we are right now. I wouldn't be anything without you guys. I hope you guys are expecting a lot there. If you want to talk more about it, I do a podcast every Sunday from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called Another Nerdy Talk Show on Twitch at twitch.com/Shadeside Studios. I got my channel, Mibevan. I got Mystery Brony Theater, Shadeside Studios. You have our website, shadesidestudios.com. I shout out to that. I shout out to my girlfriend, my family. I shout out to air for keeping me alive. I shout out for water for keeping me hydrated. And I give a shout out to the police by saying, please send a rescue squad. I don't want to go back in the green room.
No, it's okay. We'll release you eventually. We just have to make sure that we eliminate all traces of contact and evidence.
Also, we gotta quarantine you for like at least two months. 2 months. I'm pretty sure it's 2 months. That's how long quarantine lasts, right?
Their address is 610-555 Nordstrom Way,
By the
Canada.
way,
That's the same address as on my luggage.
but I label all the things wrong in that green room just to be safe.
Right. Anyway, okay, quick shout out to everybody. If you want to check out all of the amazing videos from Mibevan and his team over at Mr. Brony Theater 4000, be sure to go to their website. I mean that quite seriously. Unfortunately, YouTube is not very friendly when it comes to Rift items at times.
Yeah,
So-
I am going to point that out. We are going to be fixing that. We started uploading the BitChute, so you wouldn't have to watch on the Facebook thing again. We're going to be working on that.
Ooh, BitChute. Okay, you got my interest. But yeah, for the moment though, all if not most of their videos are up here. So yeah, check it out. It's definitely, you'll spend an entire weekend having fun with this. Believe me.
Don't bring the kids.
Don't bring the kids unless you really want to. We won't stop you. We can't stop
Also,
you.
Cruiser says him. I don't know what he's hemming.
Cruiser, I said a hem to you. Did I forget to mention you? He also does hoof. He does hoof rock.
Okay, yeah. We also saw it over here, Hoof Rock, which is also on the shows and streams on Shaded Side Studios. Be sure to check it out. Check out all of these shows. I believe they're still happening, or else they wouldn't be kind of up here.
Apologies if I missed anything.
Yeah.
You got it there. I made that website from scratch.
Nice. Yeah. We haven't updated ours in 4 years, and I
Just me,
can't.
a pick, and an axe, and a toothpick.
Oh, so you built it in Minecraft. Nice.
Basically.
You probably could with enough redstone.
Building blocks, yay!
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let you go, Mibevan, and jump on to the rest of the Brony show here. Again, thank you so much for your time. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, we went off more than a few rails. And don't worry, we won't charge you for the rope. And you can find the M&Ms just outside the door.
Thought they were Reese's Pieces.
You get the M&Ms and you like it, now get the hell out.
They're actually secretly Skittles.
tiptoeing out the room, grabbing the M&Ms, and just hoping I don't get jumped from behind.
No, we got somebody else that we got to grab at this point. So we've lost your attention. We don't care about you anymore now that we've had
Anyway,
you.
yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right, and that's gonna be it. All right, and we're here. I hope I ended that okay. It's always hard to end a good interview like that. You know, you just want to be like, you want to keep going forever, but you can't.
You did well. You did very well, boss.
All right.
So
At the end of every interview,
add more rope, yes?
Yeah.
We need more rope in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, his head was completely exposed.
No, we needed that for the talking. Unfortunately,
No, we just have to. We got to cover the eyes and everything. We can still have the mouth uncovered. Yeah.
But honest to God, that
Circuit, for the last time I told you, you don't pay me to do those things.
I don't pay anybody to do those things. But yeah,
He has to be here. He does the same thing to him. He
All
wraps them all
right.
up.
Okay, so we're gonna since we got everybody back here, let me reintroduce. We got Toa and Suki back here. We also have Deathlight and Textella now.
Yep.
And we also have CMC who's joining us.
Boop.
And we'll definitely be.
Those aren't M&Ms.
They were laced.
You know what? At this point, I don't want to know. For all I know, they could be.
Damn it! Now, damn it!
They're
Now,
Canadian Smarties.
yeah. Now I'm just thinking the stupid meme. They were Skittles all along. Always have been.
Alright. But yeah, we had a ton of fun with that interview, which unfortunately means we got to start rocketing our way through the rest of everything. So we're gonna.
Oh wow, we got a list.
I know. Well, we got a small list. It's not as big as you might think. News was rather scant this time, so that's good.
But yeah. So what?
Someone's got some background noise going. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, it's probably me.
Yeah,
you might be hearing the
that
storm
was for
outside.
me. I had the stream on.
Fun.
All right,
Yeah,
so
but basically, yeah. If I suddenly disconnect, there's your reason why.
all right, so going ahead and jumping into the Brony news for the week. Fan artist Lamalau. I'm butchering the hell out of this. I know.
I'm gonna assume that's
Imalau.
I'm gonna assume that's Imalau.
It's
Yeah.
Imalau. It's Imalau.
Yeah.
Imalau actually apparently surfaced recently on Twitter, stating that they've been freelancing for the 2021 MLP movie. This is one of the.
Awesome.
This is the same artist that did this little picture right here. In fact,
Interesting.
so they got a.
Great
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
well acquainted with his artwork.
Yeah, so it's got me real excited for the 2021 movie. If they actually got some of the Brony artists out there that are really good at art.
Also, Pony Berserker and another also worked on the MLB covers of the comics.
Yeah, we covered that last week.
we did definitely cover that, but it's still exciting to see all of these talented Bronies getting a chance
that's what
to.
it's going to lead up with. It's amazing that all these fan artists are getting hired on.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing, though. Hasbro knows they have people that can do good work and are passionate about this. They just got to pay them in order, business stuff.
At least the fandom's an easy shopping.
Oh boy. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have fun with this one. Transformers: My Little Pony crossover, issue 3 is set to come out soon, and they did a 3-page preview of this. Now, yeah. So basically, you have Fluttershy, whose place is, I believe that's Soundwave. Yeah, it says Soundwave in the freaking thing.
Yep.
So yeah, Soundwave apparently finds Fluttershy's cottage, and immediately he starts launching all of his cassette animals, which Fluttershy notices, and I just seeing that face right there.
It has pets.
That is right there. That's got me 120% curious. I want to know so badly what in the world is going to be happening with that.
It's going to be great no matter what.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing so far, and not reading it.
Um.
Ravage, Ratbat, and Frenzy's an actual robot, so he's not.
Yeah, Discord will probably take care of Frenzy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, no Rumble? We need Rumble, damn it! Or
Any case,
Anyways.
in any case, it definitely has me a little excited and curious to see what happens because we got Fluttershy seeing the pets, and also Discord literally right there with her. But basically, you have the equivalent of Q, but watching what you're doing. So yeah, it's not gonna end well.
That face on her is like saying, "Are you sure this is not your work?"
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, even though it's kind of funny that even Discord can come up with something that insane. But along with that, we also have a quick preview of issue 90 with a retail incentive cover of, it looks like a zebra on fire, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. I just don't know what it is.
No, that's the grass and... Huh.
It could be a zebra on fire. I mean, some of his character concepts have been pretty wild.
Yeah, the thing is the back hooves area kind of doesn't quite look like hooves. I don't know what that is.
I think it's a dress.
Yeah, actually, I was realizing it might be a dress there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they also have an extended previews. Yeah, it has a fun little extended preview of the issue here too, so you can get a little bit further if you want to tease yourself without getting any actual ansers.
Yeah, see, that's why I think their hair's on fire. We got a water one, we got one with lightning.
We got a freaking Afro zebra.
Actually, I'm not seeing him anywhere.
These 2 more pages add a little bit more information. Actually,
It
doesn't show what happens next, but it adds a little bit more information as to why she left.
Yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, if you look, that zebra isn't in any of this. So I'm actually wondering if he might be like the major plot point of what's going on, or if it's just something really awesome
coming up in this volume or next issue.
Yeah. Well, either case, the issues are looking great, and I haven't had a chance to pick any of mine up, so I'm hoping my comic store isn't about ready to kill me.
Fuck! I keep forgetting to get back into picking them up. Shit.
I won't be able to pick this up when it drops. I'll probably have to wait a few days.
Yep. Along with that,
I need to catch up on a lot of stuff.
Oh, I'm so behind on everything. It's not even funny. So we're gonna laugh about it and move on to more merchandise. A new 2021 calendar has popped up for Pony Life. So yeah, this is in Dollar Tree. So for $1, you can get a new calendar with weird ponies.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal, all things considered.
Honestly, it's not all bad, and I actually picked up a few of them already, so I do have it. However, there is one thing I do want to point out. If anybody is still looking to get a calendar for next year and they want it to be ponified, and this is one I'm going to talk about a lot now because I really want this to sell as many as possible, which they've already sold 76, so that's really awesome of them.
Ready Mare 1. Oh.
Yeah, the Ready Mare 1 from the Brony Thank You Fund. Normally, these calendars are for sale at a lot of the different Brony conventions. However, obviously, this year, due to Celestia and to her excessive need for blueberry flapjacks, they're not normally available at the conventions because there's nowhere to buy them. So a lot of them are being sold on eBay right now. So if you wanted a reason to have a new pony with amazing art every single day of the month, wow! Every single month, yeah. I actually just got mine in the mail earlier today. Yeah, every single month, new art, new artists, and all of them are video game related this time. Of course, the one right here, Shining Armor. Yeah, Shining Armor as the walker is disturbing as hell, but yeah, just do an eBay search. I wish I could short link this, but the link is gigantic, so I don't know how to get a good link for this yet.
And my money is already spoken for the next couple of months.
Yeah, but yeah, just remember 2021 Ready Mare 1, and you should be able to find the calendar. And yeah, buy it. It's for a good cause. You get plenty of video game pony references. I mean, Yoda's in a freaking Tron tank. What more do you want?
You should win at life.
I'm just more surprised that Yoda would even go into a tank.
Okay, and there's also a Tetris one that my mind just wow. Okay, so check it out. Yeah, seriously, going check it out. It's well worth getting that calendar. Get some charity going. So, two best sisters play Pokemon Snap. Looks like it has been reinstated with an age restriction. The reason being that language. Apparently swearing was the reason. So, yeah, it's back, but there's an age restriction, so you will need to be signed in to see it.
Yeah.
Or use bypass methods.
Or bypass methods, yeah. So, Kotobukiya has announced that Shiny Twilight Sparkle is set to come out. They have shown some more images of her. Basically, this is Twilight Sparkle with shiny sparkly hair and a more purple color to match the Equestria Girls thing rather than just being their own mock-up.
Oh, nice. Did they say what the drop in catch rate are on it?
Unfortunately, the drop rate is $100, and you'll have to catch it while it's on pre-order status. Which it just went up to pre-order status on the Kotobukiya US site. Of course, since that is November 2020, so that's interesting.
Well, they already had the mold. They just had to change out the plastic.
Actually, that's pretty much what they stated. That's probably just a change out here, but yeah, right now you can buy it on the official Kotobukiya site. I haven't seen any other sites with it there yet, but you could probably they'll probably be showing up soon enough on different toy sites. Or if you just want to get it from the Kotobukiya main site, you can do that too. But yeah, $100 and you.
Or if you're really lucky, you could probably find it on Amazon, marked up considerably.
That's not lucky. That's just not grabbing it at a good time.
Yeah. I seen one that was there for like $150. So.
It is always amazing how Amazon and eBay are scalper paradises for that sort of thing.
If you're a scalper and you do this kind of crap, shame on you.
Well, moving right along, new ornaments have been revealed for Hallmark for this year. So we're still getting pony ornaments, and they're not Pony Life ornaments.
Yeah,
they look creepy.
They always look creepy.
They look a little creepy. It kind of looks like Rainbow Dash is trying to do that kind of that wink and nod thing, while Pinkie Pie is just kind of there and sparkling.
I would be more of a, I heard something, and he's like, I didn't hear a thing.
No, all
I can think about is all that glitter that's gonna fall onto your floor.
Well, it's Hallmark. What are you gonna do?
Put a collection bag under it.
Well, if you want, you could also get the shatterproof, whatever the hell ornament this one is.
Oh God, that one.
But yeah, if $9, you can get it from Hallmark store as well as Hallmark's Etsy. That's not Etsy. That is Amazon.
Amazon.
And Pinkie Pie is also in the same boat. So yeah, if you want to get ornaments, it's a good time to do it. You can get more pony ornaments. Flock your tree with pony.
Covered in pony.
Hey, remember last year when we did that Christmas tree and just threw characters?
Wow, what is that?
What is what?
What?
The third, ornament, Rainbow Dash ornament. I'm lagging, so.
Alright, about the unbreakable.
It was an unbreakable shatterproof thing. So, last little bit of news.
What he's talking about.
Okay, so last little bit of news here. The Luna's Journey to the Moon announcement. It looks like Scootatrix Studios has paired up with Deadly Comics to make an animation short. Of course, this has nothing to do with ponies. However, Scootatrix and Deadly Studios, who have both done pony animations as well as little riff things. Of course, Scootatrix Bridge series being one of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's an actual link you can listen to and everything here. Just for the sake of time, we're not listening to it. We're just kind of showing it off a bit. But yeah, Journey to the Moon, which will be a short animation that people can pay into to help them out so they can get it made, sent off to different film festivals, and also get a copy of it themselves. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Deadly is the one I was thinking of. They did the Scootaloo with Brian Regan.
Exactly. Yep.
The box that.
So yeah, but
that whole trilogy.
Yeah, both of them did some fun things for the Brony community, which is why I'm shouting it out here, even though it's not exactly a related project per se. Because it's, you know, it's still some people trying to expand, and they really contributed to the Brony community. So, you know, if you could throw a few extra bucks, help them out.
Because
also Cup of Dirt.
I was gonna mention that one.
Cup of Dirt.
That always made Nick Comic laugh whenever he was on the show. Every time we played that, he would be like, you don't play that with me. I bust a gut laughing.
So,
It's a cup of dirt.
Give me
Move on
enough
and
and let me
get
go home.
so moving on at a lightning pace that we can here. Well, let's go on to our challenge of the week.
Oh yeah.
Of course, my challenge for last week was pizza. We also had the protest initiative challenge. With Coal Dust, who is here right now.
It's true. I was speaking into a muted microphone.
Good job.
That's what I get for trying to be responsible with my microphone. Heck. Anyways, that's right. The Protest Initiative Challenge, for those of you who did not do it and don't know what it was, the Protest Initiative Challenge this week was donuts. Obviously, it was donuts. It was always donuts. It wasn't. It was granola.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought I missed something there.
Healthy breakfast.
The Earth
foods.
is a donut. Always has been.
Yes.
Breakfast food.
Now, of course, once again,
Granola donuts have-
No granola donut. That sounds terrible.
How about granola pizza?
Oh.
No. Not granola pizza. No. Pizza flavored granola.
Oh, there we go. You're a genius, you are.
Sounds terrifying.
Exactly, which is the subject of the art that I drew up at about 1 hour before I had to go to bed yesterday. I have Circuit, who has shown up with a giant industrial sized bag of granola that is flavored with pizza flavoring, which is it's a good healthy.
I don't think
It's
it's
a
healthy
good
enough that
healthy.
size.
Mario's needs to go.
And of course, his argument is that he got new snacks for the bar, which getting it at a giant size and probably on some sort of clearance was really cheap.
It's not healthy in that size.
Not to eat it all at once. It's obviously for like peanut bowls, or you know how they have like pretzels at different pretzel bowls at bars.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, of course, Running Tab is not considering this to be the wisest of ideas from the intrepid and probably slightly insane owner for pizza flavored granola.
I'm pretty sure if it falls over on you, he's not picking it up. Right.
Both, yes.
Let's say you got that pizza pony dude on there too.
I tried.
Jasper.
I tried to get Jasper on there. I was doing horrible, and I just did not want to.
I'm like, oh look, a Fez. That's probably him.
I made it a Jasper.
It's like a big stick of dynamite.
I made it a Jasper knockoff. I'm calling it I'm calling it Gisper.
Gisper, okay.
Gisper. It's a Jasper knockoff Gisper.
And just because this is the second time something like this has happened to her, I have the comments below between Second and me. She wonders how the whole bar hasn't gone bankrupt yet.
Well, in any case, so we got a few entries into this. So we got some entries into this. Of course, let's start off with Toakoi, who did get an entry in. However, he took it the other direction I initially was thinking of going before I changed it to pizza flavored granola. We have a Pizzanola with basically bananas, grapes, and strawberries.
That's telling you what the toppings are, because that's either yogurt or cream cheese, whichever way you want to do it. And it's an actual thing. Granola pizza is an actual thing.
That sounds horrifying.
Well, think of like the dessert pizzas.
Horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you put it out there, I mean, people are willing to be inventive and make pizzas out of just about anything. I've got chicken crust pizzas in my freezer.
Nice.
Have you ever heard of Swedish fish pizza?
I know what Swedish fish are.
No.
There's also a fruit apple pizza or something like that. A fruit pizza.
That's good. I enjoy that.
All this is doing is making me really want to get a fruit tart from a bakery.
Yeah, I was about to say, honestly,
like a fruit tart.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like, I was going to say, it looks more like a tart than really a pizza.
Yeah. It basically is a tart that's shaped like a pizza.
Calling it a pizza makes me think other things.
Well, the thing about tarts is usually they're single serving. These are obviously sliced up. I say usually though because there are tarts of many kinds because who am I to judge?
My brain hurts.
Right. So while we go ahead and look at the granola pizza here, Ponyman64 submitted a quick story for his entry. Derpy's tummy rumbled. All she had to eat was some granola at lunch, and she had worked through dinner today. Discord said he was going to order something to be delivered, so hopefully it would arrive soon. It wasn't long before Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker from the movie Spider-Man 2 entered the room and said it's pizza time.
Oh no!
Oh wow! That was
what?
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
That went completely left field. Wow!
That is a jumbled thing. That is.
Cecili's. Are you sure that wasn't Cece? Well, actually, Vaguely Creepy, message me. And in fact, I just got reminded right now, and I'm going to shout it out right now. So, really quickly, everybody. I would like to make the announcement that Vaguely Creepy has successfully circled the sun once more.
In other words,
Happy.
He's leveled up.
He's leveled up again. So
Hippo birthday?
Yes, Vaguely Creepy has his birthday today, so I wanted to give a big shout out to Vaguely Creepy.
Aww.
And I hope he has the happiest of happy birthdays. And I am not stealing your shtick. It's my shtick. It's my shtick. It's my shtick. I found. He's a jolly good fellow. Okay.
Now shove all the granola pizza in his mouth.
Shove all the granola pizza in his mouth. Shove all the pizza in his mouth.
Please stop calling it granola pizza.
Let's
all the granola pizza into his mouth now.
Oh no, I've got a terrible idea for Ask Jasper Pie.
Well, how about? Well, let's. Okay, so.
I'm dying. Oh, I'm back.
So for a little bit of late but still great, Deathlight actually submitted this yesterday, which works really well with the whole dreams aspect that we had last week. But yeah, we didn't get it till now. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking around at other challenges actually, and somebody said, "How about childhood fears?" And I'm like, "What would you call a fear of being alone in a room and hearing conversations and noises?"
Schizophrenia.
Yes.
I would call that my grandmother watching TV at midnight while I'm trying to go to bed.
No.
Anyways, it's happened to me actually quite a bit over the years. Knowing I was absolutely alone, nobody else around me, and that type of stuff happening. So I developed quite a fear for it, and that's why I always have sound around me at all times.
Yeah, whenever, like a year ago, whenever I was house sitting for someone, and it was just me and dogs, and I was like, yeah, I don't like how quiet it is, so I left the TV on most of the time.
Just ambient noise, really. But yeah.
All right, so
That was a good challenge, though. Childhood fears.
Oh no, he definitely did. It definitely looks great, and it's scaring the living crap out of me. So we're gonna go ahead and click on something else here. Toakoi also submitted after the show was over the cider dreams of me apparently swimming in apple cider, though that's really dark apple cider, but I'm not gonna question it too much.
Hey,
Somebody put too much cinnamon in it.
I've looked for like cider in the color code, and that's what I got.
No, it works, man. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge.
Looks like
also,
something else than cider.
Believe it or not, I actually used the show to reference that from Pinkie Pie floating on water and every little thing she does.
All right.
They mean.
All right, and with that, those are the entries that we have. I want to give Toakoi the award of 2 for the price of 1 for basically giving us 2 entries because of timing, and also for the timing. The award of driving CMC crazy with granola pizza.
No, stop saying those words like that.
And also, I want to give Ponyman60 for the sudden twist award. For the sudden twist in that story. And also, I want to give an award to Deathlight for creeping me the hell out. That definitely takes a lot of work. So congratulations on the awesome art.
Doing really gritty pictures like that is way easier with traditional media. So.
It came out great.
And Coldust, do you have anything you want to say about the entries?
I forgot to watch that stuff. Yeah.
I think they were all very good this week. Y'all did great.
Awesome. And with that, next week's entry for me is going to be Among Us.
Uh-oh.
The indie game darling has shot off like a freaking rocket, and it doesn't seem to be stopping. So, I want people to go out there and make up pictures of ponies and Among Us.
Circuit is sus.
Very sus.
The greatest sus.
I finally have the game.
I'm already being sussed out.
I see them vents.
So that is the challenge. Among Us. Make a story, do some music, do some art. However you want to do Among Us. The characters are surprisingly simple to draw, so, just have fun with it.
Its simplicity is one of its greatest strengths.
Short?
We have Truck and Talk
Oh
on
shit, the radio, yeah.
Radio.
Yeah, your radio's going.
Alright, Coldust.
I just clued into that for a second. I realized I wasn't muted either, so.
It's all good.
The Protest Initiative challenge this week is CV radios.
Yes!
CV radios.
What's Among Us?
You can't help but wonder if he got an inspiration somehow.
Gee.
I wonder.
Art imitates life. Life imitates art.
I was running out of stuff on my desk.
Real quick note, Circuit, it's CB. Citizens Band.
Thank you. I never knew how that was told. I actually messed with it when I was 8 years old in my dad's truck, and I never knew what it was called.
I should have known that.
I just made
And
myself...
already put it on the main site as CV. Now I've fixed it.
I just made myself kind of sad in
We're
a
not
weird
applying
way.
for a job in Canada. We don't need our CVs.
Okay. Oh, yeah, CV. Why are they called resume CVs? What does it stand for, even?
To make it even more confusing, there is a railroad that used to exist called the CV. It was the Central Vermont, and they had giant CVs on the side of their locomotives, which makes things all the more complicating for
Well,
me.
the reason that it's called the whole CV thing is because we don't do B very well.
Right.
Oh yeah, Pony Life. I haven't watched this episode.
Oh, don't worry. This isn't Pony Life, technically.
Oh, it's just a promotional video for it then.
Kind of. It's kind of funny in a weird way. So it's kind of like a promotional video, but it also appears that they're doing something slightly different, which completely flew under my radar until recently. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and watch the first one of them because they have a habit of putting 30 minutes worth of them in here for some reason.
And to sync tube I go.
Yep. So we're gonna go into our video segment. So everybody, join in your sync tubes. While I quickly switch up the animations here.
I gotta switch around. Well, actually, I'm probably just gonna. Yeah, I gotta get the sync tube up here in a second. Get off the phone version of the phone version of the stream.
Actually, no. That's...
Also, by whoever couldn't figure out who the better bluer circuit is.
What was it? Oh! God damn it! It just hit me. Just hit me like a freaking ton of bricks.
I was playing around with the fact that it just throws your name out in YouTube for some reason. It just like, yeah, no, that's the name you're going with.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here then, if everybody is ready. Counting down in 3, 2, 1.
Coming through! Gotta train for the big race. Oh. So many
This reminds me of something though, and I don't know how to
I know what this reminds me of. It reminds me of some of the stop motion that we have seen.
It reminds me of kids playing with their toys.
Well, there's definitely that.
It reminds me of a YouTube video I came across years ago in the fandom.
It reminds me that apparently I gotta go to Hasbro and sue their ass.
There it is! I knew it! I knew it! I was waiting for him to say it. Actually, it did remind me so much of Suki when he did videos like this so long ago.
Give me back my rights to Tom, damn it! Tim.
Spike.
Oh yeah, that's right. One of our jokes was Spike was basically a Pokemon.
Mike, I choose you.
I still, for some reason, it is where it's stuck in my head now. The Twilight Sparkle is stuck in here.
I can see.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Oh come on, Pirate Dash. Dash looks so much more awesome.
She's meant to be a pirate for sure.
But I will actually admit that, yeah, they did.
Oh god, this Applejack impression.
All you have to do is put these on, and I'll guide you through the obstacles. All you have to do is trust me.
Honestly, though, I can see like the headsets being used in custom figures.
Actually, Deathlike, the game came out almost 2 years ago. It was amazing.
Yeah, back in 2018.
Yeah, I heard like, wow, it's over a year old.
And apparently the Among Us people were actually believed in the game so much that that's why they kept updating and just waiting for that one moment where it would just strike people, and it did it. They knew what they had.
The major complications was they didn't advertise it enough when they.
Apparently, yeah, it took one of the game makers basically re-releasing his old Flash games as a collection and ending the series to help it out too.
Yeah, I mean, seeing all those little figures definitely had to get people wondering what the hell those were, and that kind of spread things out. Okay, we're obviously stopping there to move on to the next one.
My brain hurts trying to figure out what just happened in that.
That was lazier than stop motion.
It was a thing. We're flying through hoops as Pirate Dash with a walkie-talkie. That's all you need to know.
They were promoting their toys, so
I know.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
So we've got anime going on.
Yeah. 40 meters. Okay.
Yeah.
What show is this?
Yeah, this is specifically Chinese.
Yep.
No, there was an interesting link there.
Of course, she speaks Japanese there. What the fuck?
Do we know what show this is from?
No.
I could probably find it real quick.
No, it's definitely being sung in Chinese, which probably means it's just a Chinese pop song.
Yep.
Transmission and Okay. Remaster.
Of course, the only reason I'm not sure about that is because the subtitling does indicate Master Pi.
Dala Bing Ba is a Chinese Vocaloid song about a stereotypical adventure of a hero.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, their vocaloids are getting much better. I actually
Apparently there's references.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, apparently you need to have the subtitles on.
and they are on.
Oh, well, they're not on for everybody in Sync 2.
Well, yeah, they only turn on for me. You have to turn it on yourself.
So I'm gonna have to rewatch this with watching those captions a bit closer.
Yep.
I'm still
Apple
laughing
Dragon Horse? What?
Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
we went to Kieran.
Objection.
It's just done with this silliness.
Bacon horse eating a pie.
Let the dragon horse and cider horse figure it out.
Yeah, let them find out.
Gummy says sword.
Gummy, I choose you.
Kiki. That does not surprise me.
Apple badge.
Very nice.
Autonomous tax rate free king zone. Wow, there's a ton of references on this. This actually would be fun to watch.
Over the garden wall.
That's a ship.
Yeah, I don't know. They could be just close friends.
I don't know. Somebody was surprised by that. Oh,
What?
You're okay?
Wang Haorun was apparently a bad name.
What? Okay.
Ah, yes.
Credits. Beautiful.
And of course the animatic creators, so we could get a look at them. But let's go to My Little Tale because it's 27 minutes long.
What? What is this?
Yeah.
Why?
This is Undertale mixed with My Little Pony.
Oh my.
It's been a while since we've
Okay.
seen that.
Remember
Hardcore. Oh no, hard mode. Oops.
Yeah, we had this a while ago. Like, what, several months?
But this is episode
Not
5.
several months. This has actually been about a
continuing.
month. It's been about a month. But we've been watching episode after episode.
I remember this now. Okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I
don't
don't remember
recall
that
us
thing
doing
where they
this.
went to McDonald's.
It's been kind of on and off, but yeah, they take a while for the episodes to come out. But we have been following it since release.
We've arrived.
Glass 4, you can't escape this game. All you could do is avoid it for a short time.
Say cheese.
And then it just takes over your soul.
I gotta admit though, the soundtrack does have a nice little kick to it.
Oh, say cheese. Okay. I'm like, what does that canon say?
Say cheese.
Yeah. Gotta remember, my eyes are bad and I refuse to wear glasses.
Well, you can always do contacts, but I don't blame you.
Contacts bug my eyes even more.
No, I feel you on that one. I really gotta get mine changed out soon. No, but seriously, the song is awesome. I like it. What's really funny about all of this is you could probably end up making a game based on this if you really wanted, just with everything that's presented.
Well, you've already got your map mostly figured out, and you got your pixel animations done.
Yeah, you got the map, you got the stories, you got everything is there.
I say most of it is just getting the bots set up and your control.
Why is there? Why are they counting how many they've sold?
When they're for free. Just because. Why not?
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Oh, hey, that party on Sunday looks to be spicy.
Ooh.
Just for you!
Pinkie Pie is a drug peddler now.
Oh, it was bound to happen.
No, apparently the party was so off the hook that the table got flipped. Did you see the table? They flipped the bitch.
Did that say Royad?
He might have, yeah.
Train yard work.
That looks like Dr. Hair.
Yeah, I kind of saw
A
that
little
too.
bit.
But it looks a little off too. I don't know why, but while he's talking, I keep thinking dubstep. Dub, 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 dub. No one escapes Toby. Well, it's not exactly spreading the game over 4 years. It just takes a long time to make it, and I'm sure after how crazy Undertale was, it's probably feeling some pressure to make the Alpha Rune even better.
Indeed, it takes a lot to make a video game, especially for one person by themselves.
Well, not only that, just the fact that he makes it so intricate and very unique. It's hard.
Yeah, you can tell he put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
While most AAA companies just want quantity over quality these days.
Remember though, you like these videos, be sure to check our show notes. They will have them all listed, so you can go ahead and give them a thumbs up.
Yeah.
No HP restored? Why did it need to specify that?
Hardcore mode. You don't ever restore your HP.
Oh. What does BSE stand for? Because the P's got to be pink.
Best sister ever.
Big sexy energy.
Yes, big sexy energy.
Bovine spongiform encephalitis or whatever. Mad cow disease.
Okay, yeah.
Checks out.
It's true.
Bovine esophageal encephalitis.
Look at all that pink.
That's very disturbing.
Pinkie Pie is poisoned the well.
What's that cough syrup that makes you sleepy? Reminds me of that.
I was gonna say, like, well, there went all the Pepto.
Yeah, there is. Oh.
Bomb-based stock exchange, apparently.
Yeah, fish. The fish are getting all covered in it. At least they don't have diarrhea.
High salt?
Apparently.
Okay.
So pie salt is like bath salts now? What?
I think it has something to do with all the candies on the ground.
Maybe it's not candy at all.
Yeah, man.
No more apple pear syrup. It is kind of like watching somebody's doing a long play, though. It's just kind of funny. It makes it even more amazing that this was all animated.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, nice.
Neat animation.
It's done so well that it looks like it could be used as a background.
Yeah. It's Frisk. Frisk and Maud. Oh crap, new shipping couple.
They are the best cooperation companions.
Oh, good point. We have an expressionless pony and an androgynous expressionless child.
Yes.
What's this
Well, that's a thing.
creature?
Ah!
Spider
You're
dog.
right, that is a thing.
It is very much so a thing.
Its eyes.
Or not. Just such a word.
Oh no, I know her. I'm not messing with that.
The best, come on. Oh. It's like you see this very simple kind of two movement pixel animation all the time,
Yeah.
and then you see like the battle animations and stuff, and it's just fantastic. Okay.
See now this RPG is bullshit because they haven't had one single random encounter.
I know, right?
Yeah, that is very much a BS thing.
I don't know, that weird creature coming out of nowhere was pretty random.
Well, I mean,
That
seems like a scripted encounter.
Yeah, I was about to say it was scripted.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
In the traditional sense, Suki was saying.
Mhm. If it's just Frisk, then yeah, they should have at least one or two random encounters. This is very much cinematic, not gameplay.
They found the sugar. Everybody run.
They're raiding.
That's what we're calling it, right? Sugar.
Or pie salt, or both.
Pure salt, yeah.
Oh, well, there's a random encounter.
Bug
Kind
lion.
of.
Now this is not a random encounter. This is scripted, my friend. Oh, the air lions.
They are not fond of mod.
Is this
Okay.
some of the systems from the second game, Deltarune?
A bit.
It's definitely more based on Deltarune on this case.
Okay.
Well,
'Cause I haven't
actually,
looked at that one.
Come on, you can't say this is
actually, it is
Undertale.
rather fun.
You cannot say this is Undertale.
What's with the half circle?
I really don't know.
I think that's his life as well as kind of area you want to avoid.
Things were hitting that area or in that area.
Well, kind of like, I don't know. I'm not 100% here. I know the hearts is actual hit thing though, so if that gets hit, that's a problem.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit confused about the half circle thing going on.
Wow,
Also, thinking about this, since this is after Deltarune came out, I don't know if the first one was done before it came out or just after. But they might have incorporated some of this since they went, oh, Toby's going in that direction.
Well, who knows? Or they might have just like the style and just took a while to finally get it out. I'm reminded so much of Final Fantasy XIV battles, though, with this. Just everything's out to get you, and you basically have to play hopscotch.
And just dodge. Accepts.
At least no one died.
Frisk, my child, when are you gonna eat something? Ugh. Say nothing.
Hello, Gordon Ramsay.
And that is why the cakes were free.
That explains everything.
Yep.
It's salt, but somehow sweet.
She's told ice cream, everybody.
Or mommy, maybe.
Level 77. Damn.
I love the profile animation of that. Just, so good. I will definitely give Undertale this. It was very much designed to be easy to animate.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a...
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
It's a pixel art game. It's, yeah.
And one by one person. I would not want that to be difficult to animate. Or else you get Tsundere, the Tsundere thing going on. Oh no, Yandere. Yandere Simulator. You get Yandere Simulator.
Or to spare them.
I do have to wonder if some of how he started with this might have been a Game Jam game.
It might have.
No, I think that pretty much at the beginning it said that this was an animation project.
No.
Yeah.
Well, weirder things have
Undertale.
happened.
Oh, Undertale. Yeah.
Undertale. Yeah.
Yeah, when it started, that might have potentially been just a Game Jam thing that was quick and simple, and he just kept with that style.
I can tell you, Hollow Knight was a game jam, and then it evolved into more. So.
Yeah, I know that Celeste was a Game Jam.
Well, then again, the person that made Celeste also did Towerfall, and that is a fun game.
Also, the people at Rare who made Banjo-Kazooie, apparently the game was originally about a Shaolin warrior originally. Then they kept expanding upon it and changing it.
Ah, it's doing the octopus from that section.
Alright, I'm actually doing a little bit of digging here, but yeah, no, Undertale started just as it wasn't like a game jam or anything like that. It was immediately created. It was crowdfunded and created in Game Maker Studio. It was pretty much exactly the way that Toby Fox wanted it to go.
Huh. Ah, so that's the engineer.
Ah.
Yep. Wow, Brandish, really? Oh, that's interesting. Never thought that would be an inspiration. But yeah, apparently a large part of Undertale was inspired by Brandish, which is an SNES dungeon exploration game. Not a great one, but it has its moments.
That little hop noise is adorable.
You're looking to take on the boss?
I'm sorry, Dog Man. Mod has made her choice.
She's a mod on a mission.
And there is no mod that will stop her. No proxy in her way.
What happens when an immovable object beats a force of equal? Never mind. Too tired.
You know, the sword and the shield, yeah.
You tried and we love you. You tried and we love you for it, man. You tried and we love you for it.
I'm just too tired right now.
Don't worry, we're gonna pick up here in a moment. This video is almost over. We got some a couple of other fun ones after this.
Alright, so there, hit that. Alright. So, I might have just done something.
Oh, it's a immovable force beats an immovable object.
Alright, and of course, there we are. And let's go ahead and... Yep, let's move on to the next one. Hope Shines Eternal, the unreleased demo of the song, apparently. So yeah, Equestria Girls song that is slightly different, well, somewhat different from the original.
You know, it's always nice to find that sort of thing.
fine. Update your damn thing, tablet.
You know what's kind of funny? I saw somebody throwing out in a chat room just like, well, wait, does this mean that Inquisitor Girls is never going to get a proper ending? And I wanted so badly to just jump in there, just like, it's high school. It never ends. You graduate, yes, but
ends.
You graduate, but it never ever ends.
The ride never ends.
It's just an allegory for life. High school will never really end for you.
Yeah, bowling for soup is too far off, especially if you're in the same area.
Bowling for soup, really?
Yep. That is the people that made High School Never Ends.
Well, I mean, just Bowling for Soup, man. I don't. Who even uses that band for anything? Well, except for maybe one song.
Voice actresses doing the song?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Right now.
It didn't sound like it, so it might just.
All right, yeah.
trying to get a feel
Okay,
for
we had this. We had this in a Gmod theater, but I didn't have subtitles on, so we're gonna do it again with subtitles this time.
Oh goodness.
Does this have craziness with subtitles?
I am still questioning the lack of clothing, but
It's fine.
I'll leave it alone.
I don't know if I'm got there yet. I'm still stuck on friendship is manly shit.
It's great.
Oh, it's a different one.
that is still a very, very bad angle given how that drawn.
It's the JoJo angles. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, it's literally
the fact that they are just solid colors and not wearing any freaking.
It's like all JoJo is, if you actually look at the art style, is a solid color with a lot of shading lines.
All right, here's a song that was specially made for Fallout Dead Tree.
Yep.
And it features Jesse Nowacking.
It's actually a kind of a cover of "God's Gonna Cut You Down." But
yeah.
Ooh, I love that Johnny Cash.
Finish your damn update.
For a long time.
I'm more disturbed that he has a deeper voice than I do, considering.
Hey.
Dude, I'm younger than you, and I have a deeper voice than you. So.
No. Well, I mean, no whacking. You know, used to be a female, became male.
Yeah, I know.
And now she could probably outbass the most men. It's like, wow.
Yeah, he can
Wow,
probably
I
do
didn't
that,
know
but
that.
that's what testosterone does to you.
Well, I get that, but does that mean I gotta just...
Come on.
I mean, come on. You don't become goddamn Barry Manilow. Alright, at least not normally. I mean, proud.
Right.
Kudos. Amazing. It's just, god damn it.
I need to remember what note it was on the piano.
Especially when you remember Nowacking as Vinyl Scratch and just doing that Vinyl Scratch voice.
Yeah, that's what I remembered him from the most.
Yeah. I keep reminding myself I really need to read these stories, especially since I got like 3 different versions of the first book. It's like, I gotta just read it, damn it.
Also, it's not like we don't have the head and Winchester to bounce off stuff from Wednesday after.
Yeah.
You think Winchester's really gonna read Fallout Equestria?
Winchester probably
the
has
chapters
other things he would
alone.
read first.
No, he works on it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, if that's fair. That is absolutely
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, but between the Forest and Winchester and a couple others, they are actually doing.
If you think about it, we got all the major Fallout Equestria stuff covered.
All right,
on
King,
these channels.
King Grover,
You got
Wives
a
and
lot of the
Anime.
Fallout Equestria crew
Hold on, King
in the
Grover.
server.
All right, we got King Grover with Wives and Anime.
What?
Ready for this, Suki?
Waifus and anime.
Yeah, I was gonna drop some in the chat here, but
Trespassers on other people's property, helps himself to whatever he fancies, and returns home at sunrise without his owner ever knowing he left. What everyone wants is their questions answered by me. Equestrian guy asks, have you ever wanted to travel to a different dimension? The only dimension I'd like to go to is one where giant tortoise is not on the endangered species list. Yumi Smith asks, how do you plan to celebrate Nightmare Night this
Go
year?
on to be honest.
By accepting any and all offerings of candy. Except Tootsie Pops. Those things are very disappointing. Samantha Powell asks, what is your favorite anime series? Softcore pornography is not my thing. Nope, though all the Lady Griffins wanted me after I created the Idol of Boreas, but they couldn't all have me. They probably could now, but they're all worthless at this point. NBC Mekachu asks, how did you make that phone call to Pi's Pizzeria that one time? Attempts were made to convert me to an order box. As such, I am wired to that clown's company phone. Don't ask me where the pipe comes out. And Equestrian Mother, or what is that, Equestrian Mother? I don't know, asks, do you consider rainbows lucky or unlucky? I'll say unlucky, for two reasons. First, I don't appreciate the gays hijacking a perfectly good optical illusion. Although I suppose it's not entirely their fault that everyone who now looks at a rainbow instantly imitates a community character. Second, why do some people throw indigo in? There are 3 primary colors and 3 secondary colors. Why throw in 1 tertiary color? Why not throw in aqua while you're at it? Or vermilion? Or magenta? Or lime? Or...
Okay.
Yep, there you go. And, ooh. Okay, due for time, we're going to have to skip Delta V's Junkyard until next week. So, here is... Now, here's partly what inspired the Among Us challenge. Now, this was actually done with the AI voice generator and done with pony voices, so it works.
Oh.
Three imposters among us.
What happened? Do you like my hat? You said what? Oh, that's kind of sus. What is that? I want to kill Brown. No, I
Oh.
Wow. I was called someone died. What happened? No, not that. I just
Oh.
load up.
We won't test them. Let's just get this over with. I don't have the balls to kill anyone. Oh, okay then.
Oh.
Alright, and with that, we got our closing video ready to go. So that means one important thing. It's time for us to say goodnight. We had a wonderful interview with Mibevan, and we went longer than expected, which pretty much is the Brony Show credo at this point, right, guys?
Yep.
That happens.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and get... There it is. There's our awesome closeout music here. And there's somebody talking to somebody in the background, so...
Yeah, it sounds like...
Yeah, that's you guys are literally hearing people from the living room.
Ah,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I should say it sounds like Video Master, but...
Yeah, because it is.
It is.
Because they like to be loud at this time of night.
Ah. All right, well, let's go. Let's save Suki for last and for the fun of it. Okay, CMC, shout out.
Oh, the fires, explosions, and phosphovenison jerk, yellowy roan. I don't know. My brain is blah. And thanks to the guys that we had on for the interview there. That was a fun interview, even if I wasn't part of it.
I know, right?
Yeah, honestly,
It'll be a
seems
good time.
if Cultist didn't want to go, I was gonna bring you in as a second.
Would have been weird because I definitely had to do the pizza run during the interview.
Okay, yeah, that would have been weird. I made a good choice. Deathlight.
Oh, just good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and see you later. Oh, and blue's kind of sus.
DM21 rebuttal.
Green is kind of sus.
All right.
Anyway, I'm tired. Let's just get this over with.
All right.
I hope you all do good, and see you next week.
Okay, Coldust.
I really like apples.
That is very
You like the
suspicious.
Macintoshes, huh?
All right, Short Circuit.
I want to shout out the thing I did a while ago and tried to upload, and then the tablet decided to update and do stuff. And you know what? We'll see it in the next century sometime.
All right, and text.
Optimizing! Right, go, finish!
So much optimize. Textalion.
I hate leg pain. Ow, my leg.
Toakoi.
It's 100%!
Shouts out to all lovely people, my tongue. Thanks to Evan for coming on over, and shouts out to our Twitch people, with CMC being our Twitch mod, ReStreamBot being ReStreamBot, our trade fan Stormcloud, Tim, Commander Root, Cool Dude, Lorex, Funnyman64, Rim, Roran, the only Tech Man, Thicker. No, seriously, it's me, our little text relay thing, B&K, and Virgo Props. We'll see ya in the after party.
Oh, and big shoutouts to Techman for this Twitch to IRC relay that he set up. It works very nice.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
It only didn't work for YouTube for some odd reason.
Actually,
no, it's
that
not for YouTube. It's a relay between Twitch and the IRC.
and in all honesty, it kind of works out because if you use a Ream Street chat, it means you can see all three of them without issue.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So it actually works. It
Mostly
actually.
for those of us that are actually streaming or behind the scenes here.
Yeah, the YouTube. Unfortunately, we still have to keep an eye on that and the random chatters that we get there.
Sorry,
Wonderful
people
random
in the
chatters.
chat.
The wonderful random chatters, I might add.
Yeah.
Anyway, Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Everybody get the hell out. We've been here long enough. Go to bed. And... I don't know. I don't know.
50%!
You'll have to upload it in 5 days when it actually finishes.
Yep.
All right.
What is with this video's title?
What?
Ooh.
You'll have to find. You'll have to find out. Let me finish up here then. Alright, so quick shout out to Commander Something and Crazy Man Captain for keeping an eye on chat. Thank you to Clyde the Conquest, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, DM21, Fantastic Fred, Glass 4, Relay Surf for doing the impossible, keeping us on track. Sonic5421, Techman, Texani, Toakoi, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Also, a big shout out to all of our wonderful archive watchers out there in YouTube and Twitchland. Thank you to all of the wonderful people out there that actually catch our archive on our YouTube archives. However you spend your time with us, whether you watch us live, through recordings, both. Either case, thank you so much for spending your time listening to us, listening to our shenanigans, our rambling. Also, another big shout out to Mibevan. The awesome interview. That was great. That went off insane, and we just kept running from there. I love it. But yeah, every single bit of that was great. So it was nice actually doing an interview again like that. Completely off the rails. And reminder to check out Mystery Brony Theater 4000. All of the videos are there on their website. Looks like they'll be on BitChute soon. So either case, you'll have plenty of options to watch them. And I think that's about it. I covered everything. So, let's go ahead, wrap it up with Lesbian Ponies with Weapons. That's our closing song. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna...
have concerns about this name.
Yeah, you'll have concerns about the song soon enough. But enjoy. Have good night, everybody. I feel like doing something poppy and destructive.
I have concerns.
Coffee House After Party will come up in just a moment. Remember, it's on the Vaughn stream only. Otherwise, have a good night, everybody. Vaughn stream link in chat, and also in